When you join a new esports team as a player, you're usually a stranger, but over time, true friendships can develop, and you find a second home in your new mates. Sometimes these friendships last even when the team's roster changes, and then you know you have something special. A good portion of teasing can't be missing in the process. But hey, teasing is a sign of affection. This time, we'll introduce you to some very special friendships in esports. Top 10. A very special friendship between Overwatch players Kariv and Agilities started at Immortals. They both started playing on that team in 2017 and moved to Los Angeles Valiant together later that year. There, their friendship was able to really flourish, and fans also loved the content with the two, especially the Gamer Snacks series. When the two announced in 2020 that they were moving to Toronto Defiant together, it was a load off the community's mind. Later on, they unfortunately didn't play on the same team, but even that didn't hurt their friendship. Top 9. Old school League of Legends fans might remember this dynamic duo that dominated the bot lane in the North American League back in the day. Doublelift and Aframu both played for CLG in 2012 and quickly became one of the strongest bot lanes in the LCS, affectionately known by fans as Rush Hour. Aframu was then off the CLG roster for just under a year before eventually returning to the team. After that, he was with CLG consistently for 4 years, but his bot lane partner Doublelift had other plans back in 2015 when he moved to TSM. That was supposed to be the end of Rush Hour, but when the two players see each other in-game today, it's almost like it used to be.
That's what I like to hear. Well, the standings don't...
Top 8. Scump and Formal are not only two of the best Call of Duty players, but also a duo that fans just loved. They were on Optic Gaming together and even went to the hairdresser together, but after a while it wasn't all peace, joy, and pancakes on the team. A certain tension developed from the mutual competition, and when the team was no longer successful in tournaments, the atmosphere was no longer as friendly. But as they say, time heals all wounds. And so it was with these two. In 2021, Formal and Scump made up and reunited under the Optic banner. Sometimes grass just has to grow over things so that old friendships can be rekindled. By the way, there is also a cooking show from the two. Top 7. Our next pair may not be made up of esports players, but they're just as cute and iconic. League of Legends casters Quickshot and Deficio have provided some heartwarming moments on broadcast.
Trevor, kiss me.
Since the beginning of the EU LCS, these two lovebirds have been a caster duo, but even the two later went their separate ways. Deficio stopped working as a caster and became general manager of the esport organization Origin, while Quickshot still enriches the LEC today. In the meantime, Deficio is even director of Misfits Gaming, but luckily we are still reminded of the good old days every now and then. Top 6. When Zven met Perks for the first time, he wouldn't have thought that in League of Legends, you can find not only rivals, but also friends for life. They played together for G2 and made it to first place in the EU LCS Summer Split in 2016 and 2017. After that, they parted ways for now, as Zven moved to TSM in North America and hasn't played in Europe since. But as fate or coincidence would have it, the two later reunited at Cloud9. Perks left Europe after 5 years at G2, during which he also tried his famous role swap from mid lane to bot lane, and even crossed an ocean to play with his old friend. Incidentally, the two are two of only 4 players to have won titles in North America and Europe. Top 5. If there's a friendship in League of Legends that's sweeter than the one between Carzzy and Humanoid, bring it on, but it's going to be damn difficult. The two players are from the Czech Republic and independently moved to Mad Lions in 2019. They were there for 2 years and even produced a joint video content series for the team called Check It Out. There were 16 episodes of that. But their close friendship lasted even after they left the team. Meanwhile, Carzzy is back playing for the Mad Lions. But this time Humanoid is his rival at Fnatic. This hasn't hurt the two though, and shows us that true friendship in esports isn't just based on virtual worlds, but also on trust, respect, and the ability to grow together through challenges. The two even still have their Twitter profile pictures mixed up. How cute is that? Top 4. In Counter-Strike esports, there is of course an iconic friendship, and this one has formed in Team Astralis. Even though love triangles can be hard, Device, Dupree, and Cypex have shown us that they can work. It sounds logical that it is good for team performance if players know and understand each other. Astralis has definitely been able to prove that to us as well. This trio has been on the team together since 2013 and have even played together in Copenhagen Wolves, Geeks, Team Dignitas, and Team Solomid before playing under the Astralis banner. They were teammates and true friends for 7 years. But then Device took some time off in 2021, and an era came to an end. They showed us that a good friendship seems to be part of the secret recipe for a successful CSGO team. Top 3. A friendship can almost be like a relationship. It's like a flight of fancy, and sometimes you need a lot of patience and strength to overcome all the hurdles. The former OG players Fly and No Tail could also write a book about this. Unfortunately, the story didn't end well for these two. But that just shows how deep the connection between the two was. They formed Team Monkey Business together back in the day, which was later acquired by OG. But the honeymoon phase didn't last forever, and when the team couldn't deliver results at the International, everyone was unsettled. Fly thought at the time that he needed a change of scenery, and decided to leave OG just before TI8. With that, a whole world collapsed for No Tail, and the wound that Fly tore into his heart still hasn't healed properly. But at least they can shake hands again in the meantime.
Personal, it's nobody's business.
Right. And yet...
Top 2. There are many different friendships in the world of esports, but one in particular has left a lasting impression in CSGO. It's the story of Get Right and Forest. Both are from Sweden and played CS 1.6 together at Fnatic back in 2009. Then they moved to SK Gaming together, before they double-teamed again to find a new team. Eventually, they landed at Ninjas in Pajamas, where they left their mark on early CSGO and also won their first major title in 2014. They stayed together at NIP until Get Right left the team in 2019. However, just a few months later, they reunited under the Dignitas banner. This phase didn't last that long, but the two proved that they were more than just teammates. They became inseparable friends and were known for their unique synergy. Will there ever be another duo like this? Top 1. As die-hard League of Legends fans, you probably know the special relationship between the game's GOAT Faker and Rage God Tyler 1. But if you're not, you better buckle up, because things are about to get wild. Tyler 1 was a streamer for T1 from 2020 to 2022, and Faker has also visited him in Las Vegas before. The two were together at a typical American barbecue restaurant playing arcade machines. But one phone call in particular shows just how sweet the two can be to each other. Who else can say they have a figurine of themselves together with Faker? Probably only Tyler 1, whom Faker must have missed as well, because he asks him when he's coming to Korea. League of Legends connects people, even if they don't speak the same language.
When will you come Korea?
When COVID is over.
That was our top 10 video of the week. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next week.